From frozen bubbles on an icy, coldy winter,
to the Nigerian women's bobsledding team getting ready for the 2018 Winter Olympics,
to chip hackers and the importance of updating your software, we have all the information you need. I'm Brianna Zubia.
And I'm Adriana Angel.
And Ram TV starts now. With winter hitting a lot of areas, people are going out and trying a couple of science experiments in the freezing weather. From boiling water and watching it freeze in the snow last year, Craig Boehm has found a new freeze experiment with bubbles. Craig created a way for bubbles to freeze in below freezing temperatures outside. His ingredients included warm water, dish soap, corn syrup, and sugar. The corn syrup prevents the bubbles from floating away and popping. When the bubbles freeze, it creates a look-alike snow globe with ice crystals forming inside. So instead of staying inside during the cold weather, head on outside and try this amazing experiment.
Just 30 years after Nigerian men competed in the Winter Olympics bobsledding, 3 Nigerian women will compete in the women's bobsled in the 2018 Pyeongchang Winter Olympics, becoming the first athletes from Africa to qualify for the Olympics in the sport. Their journey to making it to Pyeongchang began in a garage in Houston, Texas, where they named their homemade wooden sled the Mayflower. The 3 ladies also started a GoFundMe page in the process to help raise money to build their sled and ramp. But these women aren't new to being athletes. They also have a track and field background, competing for things like the 2012 London Games and the 2015 African Games. They also were recently guests on the Ellen DeGeneres Show, where they talked about their inspiring story and how they made their dreams come to life. But beyond all the fame and medals, the 3 women want to share a more universal message, which is to not be afraid to take risks because impossible is nothing.
If you own a smartphone or computer, chances are it contains a chip hacker that could give access to sensitive information. Billions of devices are being affected by 2 security flaws which affect processing chips and ARM holdings. This means that if you use desktop, laptop, smartphone, Apple, Google, Amazon, or Microsoft, you might have this problem. But here's a way to fix it. The U.S. Government Software Engineering Institute says chips affected the most will have to eventually be replaced. But until they can replace it, the best way is to update the software on the device. Intel says they are working with AMD and ARM to solve the problem. Many other tech firms have released a software update, but it also contains a flaw. Unfortunately, the software update might slow down your devices. According to experts, the slowdown in performance on computers is 30% depending on the task you're trying to do. That's all information we have. I'm Brianna Zubia.
And I'm Adriana Angel.
And this has been the BPA edition of Ram TV.